Time Get Movie Show.
And we've been through hell and high water, but here we are.
That's a good movie, by the way.
Our shit wasn't working right, so but I uninstalled the program, reinstalled it, and it works fine. So here we go. Today we will be discussing
the Wonder Woman trailer 2.
Yeah. So today we'll be discussing it / reviewing it. So here we go. Mark, you're not the DC guy. You go first. What did you think about it?
Well, I mean, much like a lot of DC movies, the trailer looks good, but the actual movie, we'll have to see.
Well, that is true because after Suicide Squad, I'm not holding my breath anymore.
I am in wait and see mode. I am in like, okay,
wait and see mode.
Proceed.
I don't want to be that way with DC. Come on, DC. I'm gonna swear I'm gonna come over to your office and grab by the nutsack and just be like, make good movies.
By the nutsack.
Yeah, by the nuts. I'm gonna grip
What
my
if it's a
balls.
woman?
By the tits.
No, but like, anyways, this trailer is pretty interesting because it does show that the movie's basically gonna be she's talking to someone, and this is taking place like during today. And she's talking to someone about why she left. Because in Batman vs Superman, we all seen it. She was like, "Yeah, I've been gone for 100 years."
No excuse for Doomsday. That's bullshit.
So
Where the hell's Green Lantern? Where the hell's Flash?
hey, she showed up.
Flash had a bunch of cameos in the movie.
He had a cameo, you know, even though he didn't show up.
Like two of them.
Anyway.
But I think this movie looks visually good. I love
Visually
the way the Amazons look. I love the way, you know, I think it's, what's the name of her home? Island Hemisphere or something. I don't know. I can't remember. I like the way it looks. It looks pretty nice. It's very gorgeous. I'm still pissed that Chris Pine isn't Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Every time I see that guy, I'm just like, I love he's such a Hal Jordan guy. But I guess I have to just deal with it because DC's not going to give me what I want.
Not gonna get me what I want until freaking almost 10 years from now.
Still not sold on Gal Gadot, by the way. I'm still like, people are losing their mind over her. Some people are like, she's perfect.
Phew!
Exactly.
Sorry.
It just happened to be on cue.
God, that was a loud sneeze.
That's how
Sorry,
I felt
I
when
can't
people
help
said that.
I can't help it when I sneeze. That's just happening.
Thanks, see, for me, I developed a head when I sit and go.
If I do that, it's gonna sound really stupid.
I mean, I've already got you compared to a seal in our Guardians of the Universe. I was like, I was like, you sound just like a freaking seal.
Moving on. What did you think about it?
Visually, it was fantastic. There's a lot of good actors in this, like the guy that played Stryker in Wolverine. He's in this as a German Imperial, I guess, scientist / officer or whatever. But it's gonna be military scientist, obviously.
Yeah.
He's gonna be developing that special because in the trailer they had this gas that was melting away gas masks.
Yeah.
That was pretty insane, and like he was there. You know, you saw him a little bit there, and I was like, oh, maybe he's the guy who came up with it. That'd be really ironic.
The war to end all wars.
The war to end all wars.
Sure.
You would think.
It's weird. They're like, why the hell did the soldiers just attack them? Because they weren't wearing. It's just like it was weird. Like, I know with World War One,
it's not gonna be like they think they're a threat.
but it's just like it just doesn't make any sense the way that they're dressed. They're using bows and arrows and shields and swords. It's kind of like you think like our government would be like, yeah, they're here. So
Our government wasn't the brightest.
so
Well, it depends on how bad you need something.
well, it's that whole thing didn't make much. Hopefully they explain why they did all that because I was just like that still doesn't make sense.
Reasons, obviously.
And obviously people are gonna die because she pretty much starts off the trailer by saying this is why I haven't helped humanity because discussing dark shit. So I'm guessing, like I said, I'm guessing her love interest is gonna die.
So he's gonna. So he might come back as Green Lantern. He might be like, "What the hell?"
That'd be weird. Though.
All right.
That'd be too weird. I'd be like, you can't play two.
You can't play a dead guy and him.
You can't do
Come
that.
on, anyone can do that.
All right, Sean, what'd you think about it?
I thought it was okay. I thought it wasn't. I don't think it was as good. Like seeing it the second time, I don't think it was as good as that first one. Because the first one, like there were things that just popped out to me. I think the action looks very reminiscent of 300, which is very 300.
But
Yes, Zach.
DC we're talking about.
Very 300. I'm worried, but the
I'm
biggest,
sorry, but it's true.
biggest thing about this
That
movie
makes sense.
is there's gonna be such a backlash if this movie is not good. Because you know, first of all, there was a backlash for people who didn't like PBS. You remember that?
Yeah.
They're like, shut Rotten Tomatoes
Same Suicide
down.
Squad.
They lost their shit. They're gonna call like.
They're gonna call for like Marvel's head on a
No,
pike.
not just
like,
Marvel.
Well, I'm sorry, they make good movies.
Oh, but everyone who doesn't like this movie is gonna be like, oh, you don't like women.
that'll be there will be some. Not everyone will be like that. Some
Empowerment.
people.
Because Wonder Woman is such a big deal. Like she really is. She's such a big deal that it's gonna be like.
Well, that's because she was like the original female
Yeah, she's
superhero.
the original female superhero. I want to see her done right, but if this movie isn't good, I'm gonna say it, guys. I'm not gonna
I'm
sugarcoat
gonna
it.
say it too.
I'm not sugarcoating it. Like, I'm worried that people are gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
Like,
guys, listen, like,
Where no one here needs one. No one
we
does.
don't. I didn't like Ghostbusters because they screwed up a childhood classic. They screwed up a timeless classic, and they basically considered it non-canon.
you know, they could have. If they would have made it canon, if they would have made it like
Daughters.
they're replaced, like they're in
Yeah.
the family or something.
Oh, it would have been more forgiving.
Yeah, it would have been
A
like,
lot of
okay,
people would have been more
It'd have been like
forgiving.
they're trying to follow in there.
No, but the original Ghostbusters made cameos in it.
But
But,
not as
but
we
you
know.
just killed the original Ghostbusters by saying, yeah, no, that shit happened. Like, friggin' Gozer never happened, Stay Puft never happened, none of that happened. Except for Slimer, apparently.
Well,
Because now put in Slimer and everything, because he's iconic as shit.
I mean, like people.
Did you know that Gozer was David Bowie?
Yes.
Did you know that?
A big reason
I did not know that.
A big reason you try to reboot things is because there's such a high fan demand for it.
Yeah. They're about
I'm
to
just
remake Ocean's 11 with women.
Oh, God. That's...
And you know, it's kind of because in nowadays society, when you kind of like look at everything that used to be, they want to put the new spin on things. Like, you know, back then when it wasn't really when race and gender were really a very different thing. But in our society, I do feel like everyone's becoming a bit more sensitive to the issue.
They become too sensitive, in my opinion.
Yeah, they have.
Because even in the comic book world, people are losing their shit. Like, like in the comic book world, like there's a woman Iron Man. Granted, Iron Man.
American woman.
Granted, Iron Man's still around. He's kind of mentoring her, so she's not really replacing him. He's preparing her to replace. He is Iron Man. He's still Iron Man. She's not Iron Maiden. She's like something else. I can't remember Ironheart. I was like, that's her name, Ironheart.
Yeah, but
so
but on top of that, I mean, like everything that's going on right now. Like,
female Thor.
Yeah.
Jane Foster.
X-23.
X-23, female Wolverine. It's becoming that thing.
Like, and you know what though? It's not the fact that we don't like the idea of strong women characters,
We don't like
because
more different race characters. We don't
or
mind
different
that.
races or anything like that. That's why when the Ancient One was revealed, I wasn't like too bad about it, because like
Well,
one,
shit.
and people lost their shit, and I didn't get it. Oh, it's whitewashing. It's not whitewashing when there is. And I was like, they should have had an Asian or a Tibet play it.
Even with
I'm like,
even with Ghost in the Shell, like, you know, they had
Oh yeah, what Scarlett Johansson.
you know that
they were like,
Tibet, you know that
"Choose
Chinese.
the-
You know what's
the-
funny?
the-
You know why they didn't do a Tibetan person as the Ancient One?
That's all the politics.
I know, because Chinese people hate Tibetans.
Yeah, most of movies' income come from China because they're
Comes
the
from China.
biggest,
Marvel lovers.
no, not Marvel,
They're
but they're the biggest
Transformers.
consumer of films. Period.
Yeah.
Big films
They're
make
very,
a lot
they're
of
very
money
big
from China.
entertainment people.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so they saw a
Deadpool,
Tibetan playing the Ancient One, they'd be like,
Deadpool would have made $1 billion if it didn't get played in China.
Transformers did $1 billion.
Yeah, because most of that money came from China.
Yeah.
So China is such a
movie
big
star
market.
garbage.
By the way, irony of that Ancient One thing
I
we're
like
talking
that
about.
Garbage.
Irony of that Ancient One thing. Guess who's getting glowing reviews in Doctor Strange reviews? People love her. Ancient One. Everyone's saying she is fantastic. I'm like, wow, that was
Worked out.
Hopefully that works out for Wonder Woman. I'm hoping it's good, but I'm let down by DC before. Suicide Squad trailer was great.
All DC movies up to this point have been shit.
Great trailers.
It feels so good to hear you say it. I know you didn't want to say it, but I know it.
What's up? No, I mean, I'm not gonna freaking.
I know.
I'm not gonna like.
I know.
I'm not in denial about it.
I know you've always thought it, but I've never heard you actually say it.
I mean, every Marvel movie up to this point has been pretty garbage. The only one that was even remotely decent was Man of Steel. I mean, every Marvel movie up to this point has been pretty garbage. The only one that was even remotely decent was Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
That was decent.
Man of Steel
Like that was the only one that was semi decent. But even I still think that movie's pretty shitty.
I mean,
And like I like Superman, but it's the fact that like they made him like moody, emotional, angsty, weird.
It's
Like he's supposed to be hope and light.
Yeah,
Not
here's the thing. It's like as much.
What do I know?
Like,
I'm just
you know, like you guys compare you compare Americanized Goku to Superman.
Because he is.
Yeah, but it's also
Yes.
like this. Think about this. Americanized Goku is like Superman, whereas Superman over here is not like Superman in the books. He's nothing like that.
Well, because in the books there's more layers to him than what they show. First of all, him and Lois Lane have a very long relationship before they ever even
did together.
Before, they're partners for a long time before she even ever gives him the time of day.
It's like
But anyway, we're way off topic here. Okay, is that all we're gonna say about it?
But Wonder Woman,
that's all we really got.
I mean, I'm hoping that I still think Ares is gonna be the villain in this. Like Ares,
I hope so.
God of War, because like that's her father in the comics.
Ares?
No, it's
some
weird.
in some iterations, some iterations created by clay and.
Yeah, breathed into life by Zeus. Some people say she's the daughter of the head of the Amazonians in Hades.
Yeah, Hades.
That's the most widely accepted one is actually the clay one. That's the most
Clay one
widely
that you
accepted.
She was brought to life by Zeus.
Yeah, no, but she was molded, from clay, and then Zeus breathed life into her, and that's.
Smite, do I hear Wonder Woman as a god?
She is kind of.
She is kind of a goddess.
She is kind of a
She's
goddess.
a demigod, basically.
I'm very interested, but actually, I love the way the last episode went. I wonder,
That's supposed to be.
Lasso True.
is the truth thing gonna be in it?
I hope so.
I think
I
it can
want to see.
be really cool.
I wish they would have did that in the trailer, like her going, "Tell me where they are," and like it working, and just that's such a cheesy thing, the last one choose, but it's so cool looking still. So
It's canon.
it is. I wonder if she's gonna fly.
I
Because
doubt it.
sometimes she flies, sometimes she
Doubt it.
doesn't. Sometimes she has an invisible jet.
That's why I question that's why I question DC's right
To be
because they're so random.
To be fair,
Oh, Marvel does the same shit.
To
Okay.
a dark
Marvel
Guys,
says the same shit. Don't do that.
to be fair, X-Men have an invisible jet too.
It's true.
Then again, I think they can do that with much things. But anyway, Wonder Woman, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, it's good.
Like I said, I'm not holding my breath. I'm taking this trailer with a grain of salt because I really want to see Wonder Woman as this strong but in-depth female character. She's not just some strong freaking woman. She has a lot of character to her.
She does.
She has a lot of character.
She's a freaking demigod.
I mean, she's just sometimes she hates men, sometimes she's in love with them, sometimes she's like this, that, and the other. She's a really complex character.
She's definitely been boyfriends too.
And like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is what you said, Sean. This is the big thing I'm worried about is the fish out of water. I really
do
think
feel like
they're gonna
I do get
overplay. Hopefully, maybe by at least
because it's
halfway.
been done so much.
Yeah, it's just like hopefully by halfway they kind of cut the whole fish out of water thing and they kind of do their own thing with it. Because up to the first half of the movie makes sense. Fish out of water. I get it. But if it just goes the entire movie fish out of water, I'm just like.
I do hope that the fish out of water thing don't throw me off because I've already seen it done in so many other movies. I mean that it's kind of overplayed, but hopefully it's not too badly overplayed in this.
Yeah.
But
All right, so is that pretty much our opinions?
Yeah.
That's about it. So anyway, guys, please list your opinions of the Wonder Woman 2 trailer in the comment section below, and Mark, please put a link in the description of that trailer as well. So there will be a link in the video description to the trailer. Watch it and judge it for yourself. We encourage you to do so, and thank you so much for bringing us on. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of us in the future, and we will see you on the next one.
So, the bigger the bill, the harder you ball.